see the clouds up there. They look like cotton, and this is the good thing about prairie driving. It's just too much to see. You are all entertained, especially on this kind of weather. Like, your view is 180 degrees. You can see far and wide. And you know, this is the stuff, the good stuff that I am enjoying right now. And you know, I couldn't ask for more. Like, this is ideal for me for driving. Nice view, quiet road, quiet highway, flat. You don't need to be all tense up and doing a white knuckle driving here and there. You just have to put your cruise control on and you just go with the flow. And it's just, for me, very therapeutic. Like, the view alone is so relaxing. And plus, the clouds hovering around here, oh, you can see small clouds, bigger clouds, fluffy clouds, and sometimes you can see a bunch of shapes up there, and it's just glorious. What a very beautiful creation we have. And, oh, it's just nice to relax, enjoy while I'm driving. So I am grateful. I am really grateful for what I have. Yeah, I cannot ask for more with this prairie driving. This is just perfect for me. So as we can see, there's still some snow on the ground, but they are fast melting. Like, we are having like above zero temperatures these past few days, and I'm sure by the end of this week, if this pattern will continue, oh, this snow will be all gone. And I think, what is now? Oh, today is the 18th, so in a couple of days, actually, it would be officially springtime here in Canada. And wow, already, I was just looking at my calendar and I said, like, I thought that it would be next week, but yeah, it is, I think, on the 20th of this month. So in a couple of days, it would be officially spring here in Canada. So yeah, it's high time for the snow to all disappear, and hopefully next week we will see some green grass. And I'm sure this highway from both sides has many different kinds of swamps. So early spring, I see lots of swamps here and there, and it's actually neat to see, because it looks like there is some big creature that left its path both sides of the highway, where you can see some swamps here and there, and it just goes on and on. So yeah, that's how I view it. It looks like there is a big, huge creature that has two big feet that went ahead and left some footprints that turn into a swamp every spring here on this highway. It's actually neat to see. Yeah, last year I had a fun time counting the swamps. Like, it's just my thing. I just entertain myself that way, and I think my biggest count, I think, was 41. That is like both sides, and of course, while it gets hotter, of course, those swamps gets drier. So every week, my count will also decrease. So that was fun. It's just how I entertain myself. But now I just put on my video here and I just talk. And somehow it's entertaining for me, because grumbling to myself along this highway through my driving, and it's it makes me happy. So yeah, I love what I do. I love what I do. And besides, it's also helping me to practice my communication skills, because I noticed that when I started talking like this, I actually noticed an improvement. Like, so I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm sure that if I do this every day, hopefully by at the end of this year, I will be good at it. So just keep practicing myself. So yeah, there you go. Besides, my program involves lots of talking. So some of our assignments are interviews and also making video out of ourselves talking to somebody else. So it's really important to have a good communication skills, not just for my grades, but also for myself, right? So yeah, they said that the best way to achieve what you're aiming for is to practice. So that's what I'm doing for my communication skills. I just have to practice it more and practice it more. So hopefully by doing this every day, I will be able to achieve what I'm aiming for. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. It's always nice to strive for more, and it's actually very helpful. It's also therapeutic for me. So I will just continue what I'm doing, and yeah, as long as you are happy for what you're doing, you should be all good, right? Right? So we just have to practice and practice and practice and practice. Yeah, I remember when I first moved here in Canada, that was many years ago. The only thing I was a nanny at the time, and I was looking after 2 boys. And I remember when I was first settling, it's really hard to communicate, right? Because for me, coming from the Philippines, yes, we had English subjects, but it's still not enough to practice our English pronunciations, because it's different. It's different when you come here. They have their own they have their own ways how to speak their words. So anyway, I promised to myself that I want to be good at speaking English. So since then, I always do speak English everywhere, and looking back, I think I had an improvement. So we just have to practice what we want to do, and for sure. Oh, look at this guy. I had to slam my brakes because this guy just cut me off. Good thing he went to that side. So anyway, he should have just waited. But that's what people do sometimes in life. Sometimes people doesn't have any patience, and kaboom. So we just have to be mindful, because two wrongs doesn't make it right. So we just have to be mindful for those. So anyway, back again to the road. So good sailing here. It's nice. It's smooth sailing here. So we just passed Cat Knife, and now we are heading towards the next town is Sweetgrass. So in about 5 to 7 minutes, we should be there. So yeah, I'm glad that I decided to stay put this morning, because we had a Zoom class this morning, and it started around 9 to 11:30. And because of the time change, it's better for me to just stay home and get an extra hours of sleep in the morning and just drive at this time of day. It's part of my student life. So although I will be just going there, sit and listen to the lecture maybe 2 hours or so, or not, maybe even lesser today, and then after that I will be driving back again. So at first I said, man, it's this highway. So it's very therapeutic, just especially right now. It's calm, it's quiet, peaceful. I don't see anybody. Maybe there are some here and there, but I'm just taking my time. I'm traveling about just a tiny bit, 100 kilometers an hour. So yeah, just taking my time. I will get there. I will get there for sure. So no hurry. I'm sure I will get there in time. So yeah, it's just beautiful. Like looking out here, left and right here, there are nice clouds on the right and fluffy clouds on the left. Although it looks like it's a little bit darker on the left, but yeah, that's a good thing though. That's the funny part about here, because although you see lots of, you would think that it will rain. Like right now, if I see some dark clouds all hovering on me, hovering above me, but funny thing here is you can have that clouds hovering around you for like an hour, but still it's not pouring rain. So that is the thing that I had to adjust to, because when I was living in BC, once you see those black clouds hovering on you, instantly the rain will be here in a minute or two, right? So yeah, that's the thing about here in the prairies. It's funny. So I can just travel like few kilometers, miles and miles away, and I can even see I can see the rain yet. So anyway, I love it here. So far so good. Prairie life is fun, and the good thing about here is the life is slower. Like comparing to where I'm from, like from BC, I've lived there for more than a decade, so you get used to the go life and rush, and so that was so exhausting. It was so stressful. So moving here in the prairies, it slows me down and taking my whole sweet time, and it's just a better energy for me. It's a better environment for me. So yeah, although many people ask me why I moved here, like I just say, well, you know what, cost of living in BC is very high, and right now I can't afford that. And besides, like I don't want to be working like almost 16 hours a day just to survive, and at the end of the day, BC is very beautiful. Yeah, you cannot beat that. But when I was living there, I can't enjoy it, because all I've been thinking are my bills. Like how would my bills be paid, like at the end of the month, if I get some days off and yada yada yada. So my brain was wired to just work, and that takes a lot on you, like long term. So it's just, for me, I'm glad I move out from that environment, and now I can enjoy what I can here in the prairies. Like I don't need to work 2 jobs just to stay afloat, right? Like right now, I am now back at school. What that really was my goal when I was in BC, but I can't do that, because if I went back to school, it's gonna pay my bills, right? Like the bills are unending. They're just there at the end of the month. You have to pay them, right? So that's a good thing too for me. That's an advantage for me, like moving here in the prairies. Now I took my time to just step out from the workforce and actually go back to school, right? So yeah, so it was, I would say, it's not the best decision. I mean, I think this is the best decision for me. Although, of course, there are lots of struggles being a mature student, because it's really different. Like looking back when I was still in high school, many years ago, 20 years ago, 22 years ago, struggle for me. Like just the drive alone, it's really hard to get up in the morning and travel for 1.5 hours and back again in the afternoon. But I'm glad though. I'm glad that I move out here in the prairies so I can do that, because yeah, that was really my goal when I was in BC. I would like to go back to school, so I took all my prerequisites, my upgrading class in BC, and when I moved here I only had to take 2 of the prerequisites because most of them I already took them. So yeah, it was easier. And right now it's hard financially for me because I was used to be having that buffer at the end of the month because I was working all the time way back. But again, for me, right now it's just a matter of perspective, because yeah, if there's no pain, there's no gain. So even though if I'm a little bit tight, if I'm tight on the budget right now, well, you know what? You're a student. I am a student. So why not working? So of course we have to tighten our belt, right? So, but still I'm surviving. So that's the good thing about living here, moving out here to the prairies. I can do this, like without having to work 2 jobs. I am still managing. So yeah, I am thankful that we decided to move here, and I think that is the best decision we've ever made, moving here to the prairies. I wish I had moved here a long time ago, and yeah, it would have been better. But as I believe that everything happens has a good reason. Yeah, everything. So even though I'm saying that I should have moved here long time ago, it wasn't the right time for me. So this is the time that I'm living here. So I'm just I'm just taking it in, right? Like you just do, like live your life at the fullest, like what they said. So yeah, it's always nice, like comparing to what I did there. Even though BC is a beautiful place. When it comes to the environment, it's nice. It's very very close to it's very close to where I grew up, so it feels like very homey to me, because I am from the Cordilleras from the Philippines, so it's all mountainous and you can see all sorts of mountain stuff, right? And BC, the good thing about the plus there in BC is they got lots of lakes too, not just the mountains, but beautiful lakes. Everywhere you see lakes. So that's the one that I'm missing here. But I enjoyed what I enjoyed when I was living there, and right now I'm here, and you just have to also enjoy what the Prairie can offer. And so far so good. Prairie life for me is very very enjoyable so far. I've already been living here 2 years, and so far so good. Yeah, like these drives alone keeps me entertained. Like I can't do this in BC. It's too busy on the road there. You can't even have the time to look around because you have to focus on the road, because there are stupid drivers there. Like, oh yeah, sorry for that. I had to say it because yeah, I was, before even moving here, I was rear-ended twice, 42 days apart. So what, like coincidence? Like the first one, I was just it was a winter day. I was at work, and then I was just waiting for my turn to turn left and right. I don't know what happened, but then this guy thought that they had enough time to slow down, but they didn't. So it ended up, this guy, it's a moving track actually, it ended up on my rear. So my whole rear vehicle was all smashed up, but I was able to drive my poor car home, and at the end of the verdict from the insurance company, they totaled it, so I didn't get it back. So that was my first incident, like rear-ending incident there. And then after 42 days, as I was coming home from my chiropractor, oh no, not the chiropractor, what do you call that thing? I'm getting old. I can't even remember what is that. It's not my physio appointment from that first incident. So again, I was stopped on a red light because of course the traffic is stopped because it's red light. So I was waiting for the light to turn green so I can go, and again a loud bump, and then I thought I was just only reimagining the incident that happened to me 42 days ago, but no, it was actually real. So again, I was rear-ended, and gee, that incident took me to the emerge, and good thing that it wasn't that bad. I had a good stay at the hospital, but that wasn't too bad. So, and here I am driving. So yeah, driving there in BC was just so crazy. I'm glad that we did. Yeah, but again, that's a part of life that sometimes you just have to go with it. I mean, forget about it, because yeah, at first after those two incidents, I thought I would stop driving, right? Because it's really traumatic for me. It really it gives you fear of driving again, because that trauma that I got from those two incidents stick on me, right? That's called, it's a trauma. So I thought I will never drive again, but that's what I'm saying. Practice makes it more it makes it easier. So I just have to go back on the road and learn how to drive without fear again. And so yeah, after a while, few months, I'm already back on the road. So yeah, God is good. God is good. So we just have to continue what we are doing, and practice makes it all better. So when you have something you are eyeing on, your goals on, you just have to work for it, and eventually you'll get there. We will get there, right? So that's just how life is. Sometimes you just have to go through lots of hoops, but at the end, if it's for you, it's for you. And yeah, that's the thing too, right? Because even if you are pursuing what you think you really like to do, but if it's not for you, it will not happen. So you just have to see. You just have to try, and if it works out, and it's for you. But if it doesn't work out, and then that's not for you. And you just have to go and seek something that's really good on you. So yeah, that's what we are doing. Right now, we are almost there in North Paddleford, and I've been rambling here for about how many? Almost half an hour. So yeah, it's a good day to drive. It's a good day. It's a good day.